Harry, do you think you're king of the laundry? So we're currently in Toms River, New Jersey. We stayed at a random Walmart last night that we found on iOverlander, and thankfully they didn't have any no overnight signs, so we had a nice quiet sleep here. We took the pets to the park, which is something we try to do every day, so that way Romo can get his daily frisbee fun in. And sometimes Harry gets out too, but just depends on his mood. Today we made it to Matawan Creek, New Jersey. This is the site of some of the shark attacks that inspired the movie Jaws. On July 12, 1916, 11-year-old Lester Stillwell was swimming in these waters when he was killed by a great white shark, inspiring the movie we all know as Jaws. This great white shark would kill 4 people and injure 1 more before being caught by a local fisherman. We stayed the night at a train station parking lot, and then the next day made our way up to Newark, New Jersey. We just waited here for 40 minutes?
Yeah, it might be an hour.
The train to go forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards, and we're trying to get into this truck stop. And it was blocking the truck stop, so we're finally getting there. Luckily we didn't need any DEF, plus the diesel prices here were crazy. We did find one place to sleep there last night, one open parking spot, so we took that, slept, got up in the morning, and now we're on our way to Long Island. Oh, and we learned Long Island is notorious for incorrect bridge heights.
We are shit on a road! I'm out of here!
The next stop on our list was the real Amityville Horror House from the murders in 1974. This estate was the scene of a gruesome murder where Ronald DeFeo Jr. murdered his entire family while they were asleep. The next family to live here would recount spine-tingling tales of paranormal activity that occurred in the home. This went on to inspire the Amityville Horror series of books, documentaries, and movies. It's hard to imagine something so sinister would occur here in this idyllic Bay community. Alright guys, so we do the free parking thing, right? We try to find places to park for free. We're at a park and ride, like a car park here in Long Island, New York. And we saw online that this was recommended as a pretty safe place to sleep, but they said to be warned that it is like a hookup spot for gay men. And we're like, oh, no big deal. I'm sure they won't, bother us. They won't look at us, really. But as soon as we got here, I walked to the back of the van and Justin was sitting up front, and someone came over to ask him if he was good or not to potentially offer some services. He politely declined, and ever since then we've just been watching people cruise back and forth, checking to see if we're single dudes. But no luck for them because we are not interested. So it's been a fun night. Although it was a quiet night's sleep, we saw a few cars were vandalized nearby. Our next stop was Southampton, New York. We decided we just had to go to the Hamptons since we were so close to check it out and see what the hype was all about. And no, we didn't see any celebrities, but it was still a nice stop. We made it to Orient, New York, and made ferry reservations for the next day. The weather was kind of crappy, so we decided to stay in, make dinner, and just enjoy a quiet night with the pets. We stayed the night in a parking lot nearby at a harbor, and then woke up in the morning to board the ferry. Pets are allowed, but they can either be left unattended or you have to take them with you. We didn't want to leave them down there by themselves because people aren't allowed to stay in the vehicles, so we decided to suit up and take them with us, even Harry. Got Dr. Dre. Harry's in there. Hey, baby. Romer. We're on the high seas.
Yeah, it's cold
It's awesome.
in the summer.
We are rolling. Luckily, we quickly found out we could take the pets inside. Do you hear the alarms going off?
Yeah.
I think the boat's falling apart.
That's what it feels like.
The ferry ride was smooth and only took about an hour and a half. And now we've made it to New London, Connecticut. Connecticut marks our 21st state in the van. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can be notified about videos as we upload them. We'll see y'all soon.